Hello, what's going on YouTube? I had just recorded a whole video, and unfortunately for me, the first 4 minutes was cut off because the video was slightly too long. I don't really do 5-word maps that quickly, but as such, I ended up posting the results for the video just now, and now I'm uploading basically what I did to get those results. It was a kind of a subpar run. I didn't make all that much profit. If I were to guess, it would only have been like 20 to 30 chaos profit, but considering it was about a 20-minute adventure and it has such high potential payouts, it's still worth it. The moment you get one exalt, that's one exalt profit, so on and so forth. Without further ado, let me go over exactly what I did. So we are Fracture and Bloodstain fossiling these maps. They have the found items have 10% chance to drop corrupted, and they're fractured. I have divination on this one, but I also have currency ones, and I have two variants of the currency ones, which I can get into later. I can run a map to kind of give you a what you're gonna get for this map kind of setup if you're interested. Just let me know. I might even do it just anyway because my last video was so short and the first video I made was essentially cut off. Without further ado, this is basically the setup I'm running. I am running my own personal setup that I found to be a little more fun. Firstly, we're going to go with the Pire Daemon, which is rare beyond demons and areas have 35% chance to drop an additional basic currency. This is like Nemesis 3 currency. It's not always, obviously, and it's not as lucrative, but it's an extra currency. And it's really good when you have the rest of what I have set up. Obviously, we have Power Hungry, which is rare monsters in areas spawn an additional Beyond Portal when slain. This is a guarantee. Unique bosses in areas spawn 5 additional Beyond Portals when slain, and this is a guarantee. Meaning you can chain Beyond, sort of, to an extent. I've actually had to kill a Beyond boss and it come out with a little bit more Beyond Portals. And sometimes it's just, they come out with a bunch of blue mobs and white mobs and whatever. On top of that, we have 4 Watchstones pre-rolled and already with Sextants. Obviously, I have Sextants aren't consumed. We have the Demonic Platinum Haywork. Just basically that's what you're looking for. The 4% chance to spawn an additional demon. It's actually only one that has 4%. The rest have 6. And sorry, let me go back. And we have 5% chance to drop corrupted items in areas, which drops us 6 links. Then we have a 6% here with Nemesis 3 currency, a 6% with 6% additional demon to 33, or 6% beyond 33% additional demon, and then lastly 6% with Alva. Now this Alva one is my rotating one. Currently I spent about 400 sextants to run Alva because I ran out of white Alva missions. That's key here to running this is Alva, because Alva gives you so much for your buck. On top of getting the Alva Temple itself, sometimes you get corruption chambers, so on and so forth. It just adds to the the umph of what you're getting in return. You also get the loot explosions every time you finish a map. Also, we are definitely using the Secrets of the Stones in Uncharted Realms. We have as much effect as we can get. If I can ever get it rolled and get the same sextant modifier in either this one or this one, I will roll a 6% to have, a maxed out setup. You can also go even more ham. I have quantity on this one. I have Atlas base type on this one. Additional map on this one. I don't even get the maps, obviously, but all I cared about is the 6% beyond. Now, what that means is when you open a Beyond Portal normally is like 1 or 2 enemies. Well, if they all proc, they can all individually proc, so you can have 7, 8, 9, 10 enemies, and these 10 enemies can be rare enemies, which then you kill and spawn more enemies. You just end up with a bunch of buffs or a bunch of drops, so on and so forth. Well, without further ado, this has been Chaos-Reighn here again. I hope you enjoyed this kind of little quick rundown. I'm sorry I couldn't get you the full map recording. Unfortunately, I am recording with a PlayStation 4 and the limit is 15 minutes. I don't have a self-cursed build to sit there and run through things. I run the build I want to run, so I don't have to switch back and forth, so on and so forth. I usually run 1, maybe 2 builds a league, but I try to keep it to 1. It's just how I play, but we'll see on if I decide to branch out next league or whatnot. Maybe I'll decide to, you know, make builds for people and be like, and you know, show you if it even performs. Thank you for joining me once again.